Well, hi, everybody. This is your stay home grandma, and I'm bringing you, it's 9 o'clock. I'm usually in bed or almost in bed, but I'm getting ready for tomorrow for my husband's birthday and his niece and everything, and his daughter and everything. Everybody's cooking something. I did a very unusual thing tonight. I cooked kale and cabbage together. Hi, Ola. How you doing? And that's the first time I've ever done it. And I remember my mom doing it and stuff like that because kale was a staple in our house. Hey, honey, how you doing? I hope you're feeling good. And kale and cabbage and especially after Daddy died but she didn't like collard greens that much, but she fixed them for him. But so I just decided I had a half a head of cabbage and a whole bunch of kale, which really turns out a whole bunch. But I cooked kale and cabbage tonight, and I seasoned it and everything like that. That broth tasted good. And that tasted good. So it's really good. But I had to do my garlic tonight. I'll cut my peppers up while I'm talking to you, but I'll get that because I put it in the machine, so it makes a lot of noise. But yeah, I am. And I was really surprised because I haven't made that in a long time. I mean, I don't ever think I did make it. My mom made it, not me. But I was just thinking. Oh my God. Today was St. Patrick's Day, wasn't it? I forgot. And I think I'm a fourth Irish. I don't know. And my mother was a fourth Irish, so I'm like maybe this much Irish. But anyway. Oh, it's Monday? I thought it was today. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to put it in this little mason jar. And I'm going to put some olive oil in it. And that's what I use. I have two that I bought from the dollar store just in case. But I really try to do this. And usually, so you fall back in again. Usually I try to make it the best way I can, but I was almost out of it. So I used the rest of it. All right, so that's that. So this is what I chopped it up in. Because, you know, okay, it's really Monday. I knew it was soon. But yeah, because I think Boston celebrates it they have their parade today, I think. So how you doing? What you making, Ola Joe? I know you're making something good. You didn't have time to crochet today? That's unusual. Oh, because you were in the parade or you went to the parade? Okay, so I love parades. My only thing is, and I never really asked anybody, I cry at parades. I don't even cry. I mean, unless I'm hurt or something, or something like that. But I'm not like a crybaby like when I was a kid. If I heard of like a pretty song or something like that, but not now. But I actually cry at parades. We can't figure it out. But I've never actually looked it up to find out why, because I'm sure that there's some psychologist, and I was a psychologist, but I was a child psychologist, and children cry at fingernails. You went to the parade. Well, we have like Delaware City Day, so I don't cry at that one though. But last year, they had vendors all up and down in front of the houses and stuff like that. That food was smelling so good, and it was so hard to just decide what we wanted because everything was smelling so good. I used to chop this up all the time with my hands and stuff like that, but my hands are not the same anymore. So I got a ninja. I actually had two of them because I got one. One I won from something, and it was a KitchenAid. I gave it to my niece. Yeah, I mean, I do what I do, and I do what I can. And I just don't let it bother me when I can't. I find a way to get around it. Old age is not for the sissies. And I heard my granddaughter telling somebody one day, my grandmother does everything. I said, if she only knew. Yeah, the ninjas are good. I did a review on another type of a ninja that has the blender in it, the hand blender in it. So I use that occasionally, but I forget it's up there. And it's right up there where I can see it too now. So I won't forget because I pulled everything out of the closet and put it in where I could reach it and see it. So now what's in my, and what one of my nieces said to me one day when she came over here, well, everything's in the refrigerator. I mean, in the closets, cabinets, right? And I said, nope. Well, what'd you do? And I said, I've moved everything around so I could see it. That's what my doctor told me to do. Put everything that I can visualize it. And don't put it up high either. I saw it was really not funny, but it was funny. They had a something, I don't know whether it was Saturday Night Live, some kind of skit where it was talking about old women and old men that get up on stools and stuff like that. And so it showed this woman getting up on the stool, right? And she got up there okay. But then when she went to get down like she usually did. And then thought about it and said, I better not do that. But you had to see it, but it was funny. You did? Oh, okay. I've not read it all yet. I'm going to get another one before they take them off the market because I was reading it. See, I'm between, let me show you. I'm between his book and this one here. This is by Erica Council. And I'm listening. Okay. I love Marcus Samuel. Okay. I love him. I think he can cook. I was going to, before COVID hit, I write him from time to time. He sent me a couple of notes. I know he doesn't send it, but and I was going to go. I had made arrangements to go and everything like that, and of course COVID hit. So then I just never bothered. again. But I follow him, and I've done a couple of his recipes, and I like his vegetarian recipes. But this one right here, he did a whole Black History Month, and he was going to different places in the South. Okay, and so he went to Erica Council's, and this is a Still We Rise. These are all biscuits. Well, I love biscuits. I have a 2-recipe biscuit that I'm going to actually do one here again, and I love it. And so I was sitting there. I went to sleep, but I mean, she has sweet biscuits. I got to go through this with you all. Okay. Yeah, his story is wonderful. You know, he and his sister. So hopefully this year, because I'm scheduled to go home to visit one more time in Massachusetts. So, and everybody's like waiting now, you know, and stuff like that. So yeah. I mean, and he's so down to earth and real. Well, you know what? Speaking of that, I watched Meghan Markle to the end, the Duchess, and there was some people that got on it, said, but everybody says something, but she was really good. She's, got a way of doing things and stuff like that I actually like. She reminded me that about the lavender towels, when you have guests and stuff like that, and I had forgotten all about them. So I'm going to make them again, because actually what was happening was I was thinking that I'm not going to have paper towels in my bathroom anymore, just in my kitchen. Okay. And I'll put hand towels in there. And so when she was talking about the lavender towels and stuff like that, I said, because not a lot of people go in my main bathroom and then they go in the guest bathroom down here, that would be nice to have some lavender towels there. So, she cooks it differently. She cooks a lot of, she cooks meat, but she cooks a lot of vegetables. Okay, so this is all in. And I did it without many mistakes. I had a couple little drips here and there, but not a whole lot. This is in. Now, how to keep this? Olive oil. And that's how you keep that. Okay, and that stays in the refrigerator. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the green peppers, but I'm not going to do them. I'll just do all them tomorrow. I'll put them in the Ninja tomorrow, because I'm going to go upstairs and wash up. And I've done a lot today. I made some tea. So that's that. So that's in there. Then I'll shake it up, but I got to go over and get the top. But while I'm talking, so she did her I think her oldest son. I don't know how old her kids are, but actually go over on Netflix and watch it. You might like it, you might not, but some people were on. What is his name? Dr. He does a lot of things that happen to that he does anything, like if something happens to a white person or an African American person, he talks about what's right and what's wrong or whatever, whatever. And some people were talking about Meghan, and when I was looking at the girls, I was saying, well, I guess they would talk about it, but then her father kind of got on, not on the show, but said some things. Well, from what I gather, her father is not the nicest person in the world. So whatever, but she she had money before she married Harry. So, she didn't have their kind of money, but she had money. She was an actress. So in a sense, she's kind of acting in the cooking show, but she got a show. Okay. And I'm proud of her, because she was telling everybody that, she was a latchkey kid. So she didn't cook. She didn't, only on holidays. She didn't have cooked food all the time. it was frozen food, things like that. And her mother did the best that she could, because I was a latchkey kid also, but my mother cooked. So, but she cooked ahead of time. Like, so I'm going to cut these peppers. Let me put this down just a little bit. So I'm going to cut these peppers up and have them ready to go tomorrow, because I'm not doing that. Another thing after this tonight, I wash these all off. My dishes are washed. You know what? I can't go to bed without doing my dishes. Okay. I hear them calling me and telling me, you left us in this sink. I don't know. Okay. I don't know how that happened, but I cannot go to sleep. I will have to get up and come back downstairs. I'm putting these in the saver. The saver. You know what? My daughter got me into saving seeds. Yeah, they're different. I have different types. I have green, I have red, I have yellow, and I have orange. I'm sure that there are other types. I know. Okay, so I learned something a couple of months ago that I didn't know before. And I know that carrots come in different colors and stuff like that. But what was the other one that I was shocked? I got to think of it. When you get a certain age, you can't forget things. That's why I try to read something every night before I go to bed. So it's Sunday already. Give or take a couple of hours. So these are the yellow ones. Time goes by fast. So these are the green ones. And I just mix them. And then I just put them in the dirt. I have planned to do some of that today, but it was not conducive. It was not cold, but it was raining. And some people, my mother would go out in the rain and she would, but I couldn't do that. Not even in the lightest rain. I can go out to the store and stuff like that, but not out in the garden. No. So I cut these. I'm going to put these in the bowl, put them in the refrigerator. Today was a work day for me, so I cleaned my refrigerator. Like I said, I made cabbage and kale, which I thought came out very nice. Somebody probably had. I know that my mother did it. I just don't remember how she did it. And I lost the book where she had put in a lot of her. Yeah, I got mine on. I'm going to take them off though and take a shower again because I've been in my pajamas all day. Well, if you get a chance, Ola Joe, watch it and tell me what you think. Okay. Because like I said, I thought it was, it was and I like the cooks anyway. So I watched them anyway. So, that's just me. But I thought she was good. Yeah, I do too when I go upstairs. I take it that you wash one load at night too. I do mine like almost every day. All right, I do mine because it for me, it just helps me. I don't have such a big load to take out and everything like that. Things get heavy. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, you have to do what you have to do in order to maintain. Because if it gets away from you, and it has gotten away from me several times, okay, and I wash things separate. When I had the kids when they were kids, and stuff like that, I washed all their clothes separate. Reason being, different things would get lost in different places, so I wash everybody's clothes separate. I do, so that everybody has their own pile of clothes and stuff like that, and I've been doing that for years. So that's another reason why we used to wash every day when the kids were little. So these were all cut. And I'm going to put them in the bowl. You have to, because they get their clothes all mixed up and everything like that. And the reason why I did that, one day when my kids were little, my daughter had my son's underpants on. So I said, what are you doing in this? Well, they were in my drawer. So I said, I'll take care of that one. I told my mother, I said, I'm going to take care of that one. She said, yeah, you're going to have to. All right, well, I know you're going ready to go to bed. I'm going to go put these in the bowl and stuff like that and wash my hands and wash everything. We'll put the lid on the garlic. And I am going to go get myself washed up and changed, and I'm going to go to sleep. All right. I love you, girl. Thanks for coming by. And I will see you, God willing, tomorrow, because I'm going to do these in the thing and then put them in, and freeze them and then do a couple of other things I'm on TV. I'm on whatever it is I'm on. All right. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. Hold your family close. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent one from another. Amen. Bye-bye. Bye, Ola Joe.